Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for my subscribers. Please check my last video out. As of, well, 2 videos ago. By the time this goes up, it'll be 2 videos. I don't have any views on it. For some reason, I don't know why, but normally I get 1 or 2 views at least. Let's go check the video out. It's actually a good one. And yesterday's video that I'm putting out, when you guys, by the time you guys already see this video, you'll see the other one. But I'm on my way outside the shipper or receiver right now. I didn't record myself coming over here. It was 3 o'clock in the morning and raining and everything like that. So I only had 5 minutes to get over here, and then I went back to bed when I got over here. So I just wanted to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you guys. I will go ahead and do some recording today of at least 2 by pickup. It looks like it's a nice nice drive. It's going to be a tricky one today, so I'm going to be probably doing a lot of videos. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get checked out, and I'm going to head over to the truck stop, take my trash and all that stuff, and we'll get my day started from there. I'm picking up a load of eggs. Alright, I got my fuel. I'm on the road already, and up to somewhere in Arkansas. I don't remember the name. I'm going to be picking up a load of eggs. I want to know what kind of content you guys want. I know you guys, with the shorts that I put normally are on the truck, that's with the most views. But I don't know if you guys just want long driving videos, or if you want me to be talking to you guys, or what. Just let me know what you guys want me to do in the comments, and I will try to accommodate the best I can. I will record whenever I can. If I get a phone call, I can't record until I can get another camera that I can record on for videos. I think it's gonna be a very, very windy road I'm taking. Go north, 40 here, and it is a truck route, but it's going like this, going north. So it says it's going to take me about 2 hours to get up there. And but when I leave there, I don't think it's that bad of a road going out of there. I think it's actually a bigger road going out. But I think it's going to be nice forest country driving. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I will go ahead and record a little bit now. As I said before, the camera's probably going to be shaky. I try to record when it's good, but my vibrations get a little bit worse. I think I got a bad steer tire that I need to get replaced when I get up to the yard this weekend. And we'll go from there. All right. due to, I think they got construction going on up here. I think these trucks in front of me are going the same route I'm going. So we'll see. Continuous video today, and then I'll just cut and paste that, or not cut and paste, I'll edit it when I get near the end of the day. I might just, I don't know, but it's going to be very nice, I think, today. It's going to be kind of overcast, but the scenery is going to be very nice. So, alright, let's get back at it. enjoying my video, I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. start recording. I mean, it's not fog anymore. It was pretty bad back there anyways. this way. I know I'm not going this way. There's another route that I'll take. Might be just as crazy.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Still 21 miles away. It's a slow process back here. It was 80 miles. I got on this back road, and it takes a while for us to get around these roads. This is a truck route.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing.
Alright, looks like I'm almost here. You're gonna turn right up here. And then it's over here. I don't think I've been here before, but I used to pick up eggs a little while back.
Turn right on Primrose Drive. Point 1 mile ahead, turn left, then turn right.
Alright, let's see here. Oh, turn left here. It says shipping and receiving. Dang, there's a lot of cars here. What the heck? Been here before. There's a truck stop right around the corner, I think. I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and find out where to check in at and all that good stuff. I'll get back with you guys. On here it says 20,000 dozen or something like that. They don't know, they didn't give a weight on it. They said it's right around 40,000, so it shouldn't be too bad, but now I go scale it. Closest scale is 35 miles. They got it all the way to the door, so hopefully it'll scale out right. They got it double stacked from front to back. Record just a little bit for you guys, and then probably gonna go ahead and get where I gotta go, and I'm gonna shut down. I'm probably about 4 hours from where I'm shutting down at. That should put me right around 5 o'clock, 5, 6 o'clock. Give me a perfect time to get to my delivery tomorrow early enough to get a 10-hour break.
Keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness, but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
1 mile to I-530, US 65.
Last truck stop I passed was on the other side of Little Rock. So, fortunately, that's just the way it is sometimes. And once I get over there, I'm planning to shut down anyway, so I'm just going to pull off the side of the road and I'll get back to it in a minute.
0.4 miles to I-530, US 65.
Alright, here we go. I got about 5 minutes, it says, to the place I was at for my safe parking. Exit 20. I'm rolling again. And yep, that's only a couple miles down the road. About 5 minutes, it says to the truck stop. Alrighty then. We stopping up here. I think there's an Exxon. And once I get here, I did read one review saying something about they don't allow idling or something. And that ain't gonna happen with me. If it's something that just the place itself has, they can tell me to shut it off. And if I'm going to have an issue with it, then I'm going to probably just have to go on. And I just want to stay here tonight because it's only about a 5-hour drive from here. Get up early in the morning, get down to Camden, Louisiana, and that'll put me about 15-20 minutes from my delivery. For 12:30 Thursday morning. So we'll see how this place is when I get over here. There's a couple more truck stops down the street, but I'd have to start my clock. I mean, I'm going to take a 10-hour break regardless. But rather just do it here. I think I've been here before. If I remember correctly. Oh yeah, I've been here before. Got a nice, there's a grocery store right across the street. I can actually go, I gotta go get me some more bread anyways. Almost out of bread. I've been eating every single night. Sandwiches. Yeah, I've been here before. There's a Subway also down the street, right next door. I haven't heard anything about no idling here. I haven't seen any signs, or I don't hear any. I've been here before. And I believe they are open 24 hours, which is something that I like. Why do people park in the fuel island? I don't understand that at all. Understand why people park in the fuel island. That's a car too. Everybody, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. I did get quite a bit of footage today. I was on a route. It was a truck route, but man, it was horrendous. It was actually, if you don't pay attention, it'd be dangerous. I can't believe it's a truck route, but it is. I saw a couple of trucks on the route. Plus, they had construction over into our lane and the other lane, and you will see in the video. But I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing and all the views on the shorts. Please, I would like to get some views on my actual videos. I mean, if you want me to change something up, please let me know, because I want to try to accommodate everybody that I can, and just go ahead and even modify some videos. When I get the money, I'm planning to get a couple of GoPros or something like that. I'm going to have outside shots while I'm driving down the road, making the turns and everything, and just switching up some camera views, because all we're looking at is me and the road. So like I said, I'm going to Hammond, Louisiana. I am in, I think, Redford, Arkansas. And from here, I shoot down and get on Interstate 20. And then from Interstate 20, I head over to 55, I think. And then take 55 down to 12. And then I'm going to stay at the Petro down in Hammond, Louisiana. But anyways, I would like everyone to have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a